everyone. So it's new time for a new video. Sorry you guys took me so long. I meant to upload yesterday, but I couldn't find the episode on YouTube. I had to wait like a day until somebody uploaded it, and I would watch it on TV, but a lot of the Friday nights I'm usually busy and I don't have time to watch it, so I watch it like usually after the episode airs. Anyway, so this was called Girl Meets the Real World, and I would probably rate this episode maybe like a, I don't know, 6.5, 7 out of 10. It was okay. Wasn't one of my favorites. It was decent. So it's just pretty much about how Riley figures out, like, pretty much about good versus evil, and Riley comes aware of the world around her and how bad things happen a lot of the time. Bad things happen to good people, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the world is terrible, and it doesn't necessarily mean that people are always evil. You know, good people do bad things. So it pretty much is about how Riley eats Zay's cookie that his grandma made him, and she's getting old. So it's pretty much one of, like he doesn't, how, when grandparents get old, it's like you don't know what they can do anymore, like if they can't do certain things in cooking, and he felt like that. And Riley ate his grandma's cookie, and she didn't apologize for it because she said, because she is determined, that she is now bad Riley, and she says that evil people do not apologize, and it's just pretty much the entire episode, people are trying to convince her to apologize to Zay and go back to her regular self. She was really stubborn at first, and again, people hated on her for no reason. I get it. She did something bad in this episode. It was immature. It wasn't a good thing to do to her friend Zay. I get it. If a friend did that to me, I'd be kind of pissed, but then I would be like, okay, just no reason to really be truly mad over something like that. But of course, people are going to hate Riley anyway. So no matter what I say, a lot of people's opinions are always going to hate Riley. So there is no point in changing it. There was one, and I don't know why, but this kind of pissed me off, but I know it probably shouldn't have, but I hate how Smackle flirts with Lucas. And Smurf talked about it in his video too, how she's in a relationship with Farkle for quite a while now, for a year, and she still flirts with Lucas in front of Farkle. I get it. She's probably teasing. She's probably it doesn't really mean anything, but it's like, you don't flirt with your boyfriend's best friend right in front of him. I don't care if it's teasing or not. You don't do that shit, because I wouldn't do that shit in front of my boyfriend. So, and this has been going on quite a while, so it's only obvious until Ryarkle starts to happen, because even I'm getting annoyed. Like, I love Smackle, but I really don't like the way she treats Farkle sometimes. So anyway, that was kind of like my little, and also, I loved when Riley was giving her speech at the end of the episode, and oh my god, the way Farkle was looking at her, it was so cute. I love his little reactions. They were adorable. I really thought they were cute. He has this intense look every time he looks at Riley. I think it's so cute. It's like how can you not see how adorable they are? They're just so freaking cute. But anyway, so yeah, in the end, Zay was, just kind of like, okay, I still want my cookie back. But then after some more talking and Riley talking to him and stuff like that, he decides to forgive her. And, she pretty much goes back to her regular singing self, and she sings with him or to him when he hugs her, and he's just kind of like, what have I done? Kind of regretting, forgiving her. But I thought it was a kind of a cute moment, and she realized what she did was wrong. She learned her lesson, and she learned different views on the outside of the world. But of course, she still got hate for it. So, no matter what she does, she gets hate. And she took food to Larry, some homeless man, or I'm not too sure what he is. I think he's homeless or something like that. Maybe he doesn't have too much money. And then I guess Riley gives him $1 every time she sees him. And this time she took him food. And Riley still got hated for it. So I really don't know what you guys want from her anymore. No matter what she does, she could save an entire building on fire and people would still hate her for it. So I don't know. And if you guys want more of my view on why I like Riley and why I don't dislike Riley and why I have a problem with Smurf hating on Riley so much, go look at my last video, my recent one that was just uploaded 2 days ago. I really focus on that and how I think people are being crazy for not liking Riley and the little, just the how I just don't agree, pretty much. So that's I'll post that in the bottom if you guys want me to, the link in the bottom in the description box. I'll post that link about that video. Also, what else did I want to announce? There was a couple of things I wanted to announce today. Oh, right. So, people have been complaining to me because I have not been very active on my Facebook page or my Twitter or my Tumblr sometimes. You guys have to remember, I'm really busy, and I do kind of have a life outside of my Girl Meets World videos. I'm moving next week in like 4 days to a different city, like 6 hours away from my home. It's just getting crazier and crazier for me, and I have to pack and everything. I don't have time to be active all the time especially on my Facebook page. I'm kind of active mostly on Twitter and Tumblr, but Facebook page, I only post like maybe every couple weeks, and I know that's really bad. And I've noticed that people have been viewing my page, but they haven't been liking it, and I think it's because I'm not very active. I'm sorry about that. I'll be active probably once I move and I get settled in. I'll post something tonight if that makes anyone feel better. So, guys, go like my fan pages anyway. I promise I will try to post more. I promise. I'll try to keep updated with it at least once a week with Facebook, at least. Not like every 3 weeks like I've been doing. So, I'll try to do better on that. I wanted to talk about, so I've been thinking about a lot of, because I said this in my last video, but I want to talk a little bit more about it today. Because, it's a Girl Meets World video. So I've been thinking about, like, what's going to happen after Girl Meets World. I've been thinking that we're only going to get one more season if this stays on Disney Channel, because I really doubt that it's going to move to Freeform. If it does, that's great. Then I'll keep up with my videos of how many seasons they do with Girl Meets World. I will still do videos on every episode, reactions and stuff. But if it stays on Disney Channel, I don't think we're going to get a fifth season or a sixth season or anything like that. I think the most we'll get is 4, because it's Disney Channel and they have this policy about not going forward with TV shows after 4 seasons. So if it does stay on Disney Channel, which I think it most likely will, we will not get past the fourth. I'm sorry, I'm like really tired. A 4th season, and so I've been thinking of ways of like what to do after Girl Meets World ends, after the 4th season. So I've been thinking about like doing videos on serious stuff like bullying, high school, college life, dating, just different kinds of stuff that people really care about, especially teenagers. I know my fans are from like ages like 10 years old to like 20, like 22, maybe a little bit older than me. And so on my very first serious video that I talked about, I told you guys to give me some feedback on what you guys wanted me to talk about, but no one has been really watching that video. I think it's because it's just kind of a random video, and I didn't really, I should have actually said something in my Girl Meets World video until I started doing the serious videos, but I didn't think of that. So yeah, so my first serious video is actually on a catfish story that happened to me about online dating. And it's something that happened to me, and I thought it would help you guys in the future if you guys want to do online dating, talking to strangers and stuff like that, people you don't know from out of states. So that it's called My Catfish Story, and so my crazy catfish story. It's on my channel. I'll put the link at the bottom. Go look at that video, guys. I'm not going to be posting serious videos all the time because we're still in the middle of Girl Meets World. I'll be posting them a lot more between that gap from when they're filming. Like from the end of 3rd season until the beginning of 4th season. I'll probably be doing a lot of it then. But I'll probably just do once in a while, maybe once a month or something like that, because I'm focusing on Girl Meets World. So after the 4th season ends, the series, and I'll probably start posting it a lot more, like maybe like once every couple weeks, maybe once a week, but most likely once every couple weeks. So let me know of what topics you guys want me to talk about. It could be anything. Just make it serious, like bullying, anything like that. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Sorry about the short reaction. There wasn't really too much to talk about, to be honest. It was just kind of a simple episode. Very good, but, just not, it was decent. So anyway, guys, so that's all I wanted to talk about today. Go like my 3 fan pages again, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. I promise to try and stay more active. You guys are great. Please keep subscribing. Subscribe. You guys are the best. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. You guys are amazing. I can't believe my channel has gotten even this far. That's awesome. Anyway, guys, so I will talk to you guys next week. I think that's when the new episode comes out. I'm not too sure if it's next week or in 2 weeks. Well, either way, when Girl Meets Bear, you know, of course, I'll make a reaction video on that. So anyway, guys, you know the drill. I'll see you guys next week or the week after. Have a good week, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. See ya.